Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Armstrong Sports. This is Jason Stevens along with Dwayne Allen bringing you tonight's ball game between the Chesapeake Panthers and the Fairland Dragons here at Proctorville, Ohio. Dwayne has the starting lineups for tonight's game. He's going to give those to you, and this is the last game of the regular season for both teams. Fairland has already been eliminated from the tournament. Chesapeake still alive in the district semifinals later this week, actually Sunday. So anyway, this game was delayed due to weather and now is being played here in March. March Madness, if you will. No better rivalry in the tri-state than Chesapeake and Fairland when it comes to basketball. Chesapeake has a big crowd across the way. Fairland crowd is here as well, and there are some behind us too. So this ought to be a great ball game, and we're looking forward to a good matchup here this evening.
Yes, Jason, this is the game, March the 2nd. But this is the game for both of these teams, no matter what the records are. This is like a Ohio State-Michigan rivalry. Doesn't matter what the records are going in. All that matters is the way it ends. And this game will be a huge atmosphere all night long. This is probably a game of runs. We've seen it before. We'll see it again, I'm sure. That Chesapeake might run off 6 or 8 points, and then Fairland come right back and run 10 points off.
And one of the things about this Chesapeake-Fairland game, and a lot of people who aren't from Chesapeake and Fairland may not realize, but when these boys are growing up and they're out playing in the backyard, if they're from Chesapeake and they're making that last shot, they're playing it against Fairland. And if they're from Fairland and they're making that last shot in the driveway, it's against Chesapeake. So this is the game the boys grow up dreaming about, and then when they're old men, they remember. So
it's the one they talk about forever.
That's right. So 40 years from now, these boys, they may be sitting across the dinner table from each other, but they'll definitely remember the score of this ball game, whichever way it comes out.
And both of these teams both have, actually, Fairland has 3 seniors. This is senior night for Fairland. Makes it also a huge game for them. This is the game, this is their last game. They're, like you said, they played themselves out of the districts. They lost 64-61 this past week to Colgrove. And so this is it for these 3 boys. And as we were talking earlier, this is probably a time for 1, 2, maybe 3 of these seniors to try to shine. And this is what they want to do. On the other side of the ball, that's what the boys from Chesapeake want to do. Yes, they're still playing. Like you said, they'll be playing Sunday. But it's all about right now for both of these teams.
Like we said, I'm sure 20 years from now, they'll remember this game a lot more than they will Sunday's ball game in the tournament. So.
Right. That's right. I have the starters for the visiting Panthers of Chesapeake High School. A 5'10" guard, a junior, Colton Webb, he's number 5. And we have Gage Rhodes, another point guard, 5'10", also a junior. And then we have a 6'6" forward, Brad Meadows, also a junior. The seniors for Chesapeake are defensive specialist Nate Smith, 5'11" guard. He's a senior. And also Aaron Thompson. Aaron is 6'8", biggest guy on the court. 6'8" senior center. For the Dragons, they will be starting a freshman guard, 6'2" Isaiah Howe. Also a freshman, 6'5" center, number 33, Colin Van Horn. The seniors for Fairland will be Tyler Campbell. He's a forward, 6'2". Also a guard, 5'8" Nathan Campbell. And then Fairland's go-to guy, seems like he's been their go-to guy for a while, 6'3" forward, Chance Short.
A lot of good athletes on the floor tonight. I know for Fairland, Chance Short and Nathan Campbell have both signed to play college football. The seniors for the Dragons, and a lot of good athletes on the Chesapeake team. I have to say that the Panthers have actually exceeded expectations this year. Their record coming in is 20-2. Always Chesapeake has a strong team, but I think this year to win 20 ball games at this point has really been exceeded expectations, although now they expect to win every one. And what's going to be interesting tonight is to see how the seniors for each team plays. There are some young players, some key players on both teams that are freshmen or underclassmen, but I think the senior leadership, whichever group of seniors, whether Chesapeake or Fairland, comes out and leads their team, will be the one that probably comes home with the victory tonight. I agree, Jason. It's going to, as you mentioned, to be 20-2, for Chesapeake to be 20-2 in this strong OVC. Bringing in Portsmouth and Ironton this past year, the OVC just got stronger. Absolutely, and you know, Fairland's overall record is 14-9. They're 5-6 in the OVC, and Chesapeake 9-2 in the OVC. With a win, Chesapeake clinches a share of the OVC title that they will share with Portsmouth. So a lot to play for here tonight. Well, the clock's ticking down. It's game time. It's game time here in Proctorville. Looks like the Fairland choir is about to sing the national anthem. We're going to take a time out here, and we'll be right back with you.
Before we start with the Fairland athletes, the seniors from Fairland would like to present some gifts to the Chesapeake seniors. Aaron Thompson, Nate Smith, and Austin Carpenter. All right, first up, our wrestler, Zach McKinney. He's escorted by his father, J.C. McKinney. Zach has wrestled 4 years, also led 4 years in wrestling, as well as placing and qualifying in sectionals and districts. He's played all 4 years of high school football, and lettering and enlisted the all-conference team. 4 years of high school track and lettering as well. Has been able to place or qualify for sectionals and districts. He's involved in many other community activities. He plays within college but is undecided. Mr. Zach McKinney. Teddy Markham, escorted by Miss Melissa Markham and Dean Whitley and Father Bobby Markham. Teddy has wrestled 3 years, all OVC first place in 2015. Been on the honor roll for 4 years, National Honor Society 4 years, Math Club 4 years, CP and AP courses for 4 years, Ohio University courses 2 years, graduated cum laude. Teddy is undecided on his college choice this time, but plans to further his education in medicine, become a neurosurgeon. Teddy Markham. Brett Brewer, escorted by Paul Brewer and sister Reese Brewer. Brett has wrestled 2 years, played football 1 year. Brett plays for the team University of Northwestern Ohio. Mr. Brett Brewer. And now for cheerleaders. Becca Keeney. Escorted by Bessie Ruskin. Becca is a member of SCCLA, Vice President for 3 years, Tribe Vice President for 3 years, Varsity Vocals 3 years, cheerleader for 4 years. She plans to go to OU Athens and major in nurse midwife. Ms. Becca Keeney. Shelby Marie Nagley. Dr. J. Patina Nagley. Member of the National Honor Society, Vice President, Spanish Club 2 years President, Student Council 2 years Treasurer, Math Club, Triangle Music National Honor Society 2 years, FCA 3 years, Peer Tutoring 4 years, International Day Club 4 years, and Quiz Bowl 1 year. She's also been with the cheerleading squad for 4 years and is captain, track team 3 years, and volleyball 1 year. She plans to attend Miami University in Oxford, Ohio, majoring in bioengineering pre-med, and like to become a pediatrician. Shelby Negative. And now our basketball players. Mr. Chance Shore. Chance played 4 years of basketball, 4 years of football, for an all-time leading passer in yards, touchdowns, completions. 2 years of choir, 2 years of publications, and with the Trian, and honor roll student. Chance plans to attend Urbana University, play football, majoring in communications. Mr. Chance Shore. Mr. Nathan Campbell. Let's go by John Kenny Campbell. Nathan's played 4 years of basketball, football 4 years, all academics Ohio, all state special mention, all district and all conference, all tri-state first team. Basketball, he's been 4 years all conference, track 2 years, National Honor Society, math club, FCA, FCCLA, most outstanding freshman and junior, and state science fair qualifier. Nathan plans to go to Davidson College, majoring in engineering. Nathan Campbell. Tyler Campbell, escorted by Connie and Tim Campbell. This is his 4th year in basketball, 3 years, 4 years in football, 4 years, all conference 2 years, 17 all tri-state, first team all district special mention, all state as a junior, 3 years baseball, later in 2 years, tri-in 2 years, math club 1 year, French club 1 year. He's a member of the First Baptist Church of Parkville. Tyler plans to go to college but is undecided. Mr. Tyler Campbell. One more time, let's give a big hand for our graduating seniors this year. Thank you. At this time, would you please stand for the singing of the national anthem. The anthem was sung by the FHS Varsity Vocals and Choir, directed by Ms. Deborah Bradley.
Looks like it's game time here at Fairland Gym. Number 24, Brad Meadows, about to tip it off against number 33 for Fairland, Colin Van Horn. Looks like the referee got a hold of that tip.
I don't think he's allowed.
Chance short for a deep three. It's good. That's an NBA range three-pointer there. Ball goes across to Nate Smith. Nate has nothing to do with it. Out to Thompson, back to Smith. I believe he got a little foul there. Foul's on Chance Short, his first. That's the first for the team.
It's going to be interesting to see how the referees call this game, whether they call those touch fouls or let the boys play a little bit.
If that was any indication right there on that first one, I'd say it's not to let them play.
Chance Short jumps out to a 6-0 lead over Chesapeake. 2 big three-pointers. Panthers with a turnover there.
Nate Smith for a three-pointer for the Panthers.
I don't think anybody's missed a shot yet.
It just goes to show you what we were talking about. Seniors coming to play tonight.
All seniors scoring. There's a freshman shooting, and Colin Van Horn.
Van Horn with the basket. Smith for a deep three, but he's way off the mark on that one.
Isaiah Howell, number 4, comes down with the rebound for Fairland. On the other end, makes the spin move and the shot. Brad Meadows with the rebound for the Panthers.
Smith brings it down court, loses a handle on it. Chance Short gets the ball, but I believe he fell on the baseline or out of bounds line. Checking, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, freshman number 2, Jake Stevens, checking in. No relation. That's Stevens with a V.
Spelled the wrong way, right?
Well, depends on which side you're on. Jake's got a lot of playing time this year as a freshman. Really proved himself. A very effective player off the bench.
Jake's going to be quite the ball player in the next few years. It's like fouls on number 11. Nathan Campbell, that's his first. Second for the team. The nice crossover move by Gage Rhodes. Takes his shot, kind of lost the handle on it. Ball goes out of bounds to the Panthers. I think Nate Smith come to fire that ball up tonight. That's another basket for him. 8-5 Dragons with the early lead. 5:20 left in the first quarter.
Senior Nate Smith with all 5 points for the Panthers. Chance Short has 6, 2 threes for Fairland, and Colin Van Horn has another one. There's a turnover.
It's like Hal just lost the handle on that, went off of his leg. Gage Rhodes brings the ball down for the Panthers. I believe he called an over and back there.
Panthers play a in-your-face style defense. It's not a man-to-man. It's mostly a zone, but it's a matchup zone. Can really cause a lot of problems because teams can't really run a man-to-man offense against it, and you can't really run a zone offense against it, so it tends to confuse a lot of folks. It causes a lot of turnovers generally. However, when you're draining threes from 20 feet out or 25 feet
Make any
out,
difference,
it
does it?
doesn't matter.
The pressure D for the Panthers. Short with the runner. Basket is good. Chance Short for another basket. He has 8 points.
And hasn't missed a shot yet, I don't believe, has he?
Don't believe he has. Gage Rhodes with a basket for the Panthers.
This game's come out. A lot of shots. Kids are ready to play tonight.
You got Short on the Fairland side is normally the go-to guy. Gage Rhodes is Panthers high scorer. Both of them have to get in the game. There's a steal by Brad Meadows. Nate Smith brings the ball down, passes to Thompson. Looked like Thompson might have got fouled there. No call. Another deep three by Short. Comes up short.
He can't miss it, I guess. Ooh.
Smith with the rebound. Van Horn just fell underneath him and got called for the foul on that. That's Van Horn's first foul. Dragons third.
Luke Thomas checking in for the Dragons. I believe Luke is a freshman as well, isn't he?
Another freshman. Luke normally starts for Fairland. I believe it being senior night, he didn't start this game.
Austin Carpenter, senior for the Panthers, checks in for Aaron Thompson. Austin number 4 there with the...
Yeah, I believe they thought he was going to get away with that walk. It didn't happen. 10-7 Dragons, early lead. 3 minutes left in the first period.
Foul call on the Panther. Let's see which one it's on.
Brad Meadows.
On number 24, Brad Meadows. That's his first.
Van Horn inbound the ball underneath the Fairland's own basket.
I'm not sure how much of the scoreboard we have on our screen, but some of the
It looks like Austin Carpenter, number 4, is on the foul there. Just going to put Tyler Campbell to the line. Yeah, that foul's on Carpenter. That's his first, team second. At the line for the Dragons, number 32, Tyler Campbell, shooting 2.
What I was going to say was the scoreboard has a couple of lights out or on all the time, so you have to watch. Thompson checking back in for Chesapeake. Meadows comes down with a rebound. Gage Rhodes with a quick shot. Meadows with a rebound and a putback.
Rebound and a putback. It's Meadows' first basket. Meadows got to really insert himself into this game tonight. Size he's got inside, Panthers going to really rely on that.
Campbell with the shot, Thompson with the rebound, and the Panthers are right back up the floor really quickly. Settling into their half-court offense. Stevens from the baseline rattles it home, and we've got a tie ball game. It's 11-11 with a minute and a half to go here in the first quarter.
As expected. Threw that ball away. I think they were on different plays on that possession there. Luke started towards the baseline and the ball just got thrown away.
Chesapeake with a chance to take their first lead of the game. Rhodes with a fadeaway. Oh! Thought it was going to drop. It was hard to tell from this angle, and then bounced out. Chance Short with a big shot from way.
I believe that's an air ball there. Ball comes in to Stevens to Rhodes. Rhodes don't miss on this basket.
Got the shooter's touch there, and it's 13-11. Chesapeake takes their first lead of the game. Quickly down to Van Horn. The Dragons started out awfully hot and haven't been able to make the shots here in the last minute or two. Jake Stevens
for three.
With three, and just like that, the Chesapeake Panthers have jumped out to a 16-11 lead. They were down 6-0 to start the game.
Fairland just went cold.
Yeah, they came out hot, didn't miss their first three, possibly four shots, and just having a hard time putting it in the basket now.
Thought Nate Smith was going to get an assist there.
Okay, 17 seconds left here in the first quarter. Chesapeake with a 16-11 lead. I wonder if they will try to hold it for the last shot here. Always a dangerous thing to do. Big turnover, Short to the basket.
2 seconds.
Rhodes
Three.
at the buzzer, off the rim.
Just misses the bank shot at the buzzer. That's the end of the first quarter. Panthers come back. They're up 16-11 on the Dragons.
You're watching Armstrong Sports. We'll be back right after
this. Welcome back to Fairland High School. Starting the second quarter here. Panthers up 16-11 on the Dragons.
You're watching Armstrong Sports. This is Jason Stevens along with Dwayne Allen. Calling this game from the balcony, and Nathan Campbell with a big steal.
No call on that. Could have been a ball walk there.
It's Campbell's second steal of the game already.
That's foul on Aaron Thompson. That's his first. Team third. At the line for the Dragons, number 1, Chance Short. He'll be shooting one in the bonus.
Short scored 8 points in the first quarter.
Just went cold.
Made his first 3 shots and hadn't made a basket or a free throw since, so he'll get his stroke back here. Short connects on his second free throw. Cuts the lead. Panthers to 4.
Rhodes hustles after it. Tie up. They're just letting them play.
Crowd's going to get rowdy after that little
I'd say they will.
exchange.
Thought there was going to be a couple fouls or maybe a couple tie-ups there, and nothing was called. Meadows with the move inside, and I believe he was fouled. Yes, he was.
Fouls on Short.
Just second foul.
The Dragons can't afford to have a chance get in foul trouble.
Be interesting to see what Nathan Speed does here with Short with 2 early fouls now in the first half. My guess is he'll leave him in. That's his go-to guy.
The senior playing his last game here on his home floor. Meadows connects on one of his free throws. Number 2, Gunner Short in the game for the Dragons. Dishes to Van Horn, who is then fouled by number 55, Thompson. Fairland with 3 freshmen on the floor at this time. Panthers with 1 freshman. We got 4 freshmen out playing in a varsity basketball game here today.
Van Horn misses his first. Number 4, Austin Carpenter, checking back in for the Panthers.
Van Horn connects on his second.
Rhodes banks it in from 3-point range. Rhodes has 7 points. Chesapeake will need, they need Gage Rhodes to get hot in this game, and last couple shots he's taken, looks like he's around where he could get hot.
They haven't been.
And so could that guy. Chance Short, the leading scorer of the game. He has 11 points here in the first half.
Jake Stevens.
Stevens for 3.
3 points.
Stevens has 8 points in this game.
8 points off the bench. Leading scorer now for Chesapeake. I believe he's made 2 3-pointers himself. And the Panthers have extended this to an 8-point lead, 23-15.
Good defense by Austin Carpenter not to cause a foul. Stevens brings the ball across the timeline. Rhodes for 3. Off the mark, front of the rim.
Isaiah Howe with the rebound for the Dragons.
Steal by Stevens. They got numbers here. Stevens pulls up on his own. Rhodes at the rebound and the putback. Rhodes has 9. Stevens definitely not playing like a freshman.
Dragons have had a couple costly turnovers.
Meadows passes inside to Carpenter. Carpenter lays it up and in.
Chance Short with 2 fouls had a hard time really going after that the way he wanted to. And that's a timeout for Fairland.
Timeout Dragons.
As Chesapeake has jumped out to a 27-15 lead.
4 minutes and 6 seconds left in the opening half. Like Jason said, Panthers up by 12, 27-15. We're going to take a short timeout here. You're listening to Armstrong Sports.
And we're back here at Fairland High School at the Carl York Center on the campus of Fairland High School. It's your battle between the Chesapeake Panthers and your Fairland Dragons. These schools separated by about 5 miles. Always a big game regardless of who's playing. Wearing the colors. I find it interesting. I see a lot of Chesapeake grads wearing green tonight and a lot of Fairland grads wearing purple. That's the thing that makes these two communities special. As Chance Short comes out of the timeout with another 3-pointer. It's his third 3-pointer of the game, or
I'm
fourth?
thinking that should have been a 5-pointer.
Yeah, I know.
Nate about threw that ball away. No call, no foul. Knocked out of bounds by Campbell. Checking in the lineup for the Panthers, number 5, Colton Webb. Crossover move by Rhodes. 3-pointer is good.
The Panthers offense is in pretty good sync here this evening. They had played a game Saturday, or Friday, I'm sorry, just a couple of days ago, and they had a 2-week break due to the weather and the scheduling. And their offense was a little rusty in that game. As Short goes in, Van Horn with the rebound, can't find that basket. As Meadows comes down with his 5th rebound of the game. At least as long as I've been keeping track of them anyway.
Another basket by Stevens.
Stevens.
Ball tie up.
Tied up between Campbell and Meadows. Alternate possession rule gives the ball to the Dragons. Looks like we got a little sweat on the floor there. Your score is 32-18. As the Dragons started off really hot, didn't miss their first 3 or 4 shots. And here in the second quarter, the Panthers offense has really come alive as they've started to make the baskets, and Fairland's had a hard time getting the ball to drop. Chance Short's been able to get some shots to fall, but the other Dragons have had a hard time making those shots.
Yeah, Chance pretty much by himself right now. I'm sure they'd like to get some help there. There's Van Horn. I know they'd like to have some help inside with him.
Assist by Nathan Campbell. 33 Van Horn, just a freshman. I think Jake wanted to shoot that ball there. He takes it in. There's the air ball back underneath.
Nate Smith for 3. Off the mark. Rebound Campbell.
Panthers point guard Gage Rhodes on the bench for a
breather, I'd say.
A breather.
I think Chance Short thinks he was fouled there. I'm not so sure he wasn't. Meadows tracks it down.
Oh, but he drops it
just a little out of reach.
Tried to stay in bounds and couldn't keep the ball and stay in bounds as Rhodes checks back in. Under a minute to play here in the first half. Chesapeake with a 32-20 lead. Now they've scored 16 points here in the second quarter. Scored 16 in the first. Van Horn with a quick move, but he steps on the line. Meadows is not easy to get around. That's 2 big boys right there. Meadows 6'6", and Van Horn every bit as tall.
I think he's 6'5", I believe what I've got.
Depends on who had the haircut the most recently, I think.
He's not missing 6'6" by much.
No, sir.
To be a freshman.
He's tall enough, I couldn't tell you the difference if he's 6'5", 6'6", or 6'7".
He's tall to me.
That's exactly right. Looks like the Panthers are going to try to hold it for the last shot here of the half. I say that, and then they shoot it with 10 seconds.
I'll tell you, I think
it's twice they've done that.
I think they're letting them play.
Van Horn gets another one to drop. And the Dragons cut it to 10 points. The deficit at the end of the half. Your score is Chesapeake 32, Fairland 22. You're watching Armstrong Sports.
We're back here at Fairland High School here in Proctorville. We're going to give you some halftime stats for Fairland. Fairland's leading scorer is Chance Short tonight. Chance has 14 points in the first half. Colin Van Horn had a couple baskets there late in the half. Gives him 7 points for the game. And Tyler Campbell has 1 point. For Chesapeake, Jake Stevens has 10 points. Austin Carpenter has 2. Nate Smith has 5. Brad Meadows has 3. And Gage Rhodes has 12 points for the Panthers. I believe Brad Meadows has, I think, about 5 rebounds. And Nathan Campbell has 2 steals for the Dragons. Not a whole lot of rebounds for the Dragons. Chesapeake caught on fire there. Didn't miss a whole lot of shots there for there to be any rebounds. It's 32-22. Panthers lead. We'll take a little time out here, get started here in the second half. Got a couple minutes before we start the second half. We'll be back here with Armstrong Sports with Jason Stevens and Dwayne Allen.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Armstrong Sports. We're here on the campus of Fairland High School at the Carl York Center, home of the Fairland Dragons, as you are watching the Chesapeake Panthers and the Fairland Dragons varsity basketball game. Beginning of the third quarter, it's Chesapeake 32, Fairland 22, as the Panthers come out with the ball. Gage Rhodes, the point guard, the junior point guard for the Panthers.
Like Campbell was looking to turn the defense up a little bit here. Rebound Campbell. Chance Short brings the ball down.
We got 2 Campbells on the floor for Fairland. Number 11, Nathan Campbell. Number 32, Tyler Campbell. Number 33, Van Horn, loses the handle for the Dragons. Possession back to Chesapeake. Fairland jumped out to a quick lead earlier in the game. But Chesapeake battled back late in the first quarter and then had a strong second quarter to have a 10-point lead here.
Nice feed inside to Smith, from Smith to Meadows. Meadows turns to his left.
I'm not so sure he didn't shoot that with his left hand.
I believe it was.
And Brad's right-handed. Van Horn inside, Thompson guarding him.
Counts a basket and 1.
Foul called on Thompson. That is his
third foul.
Third foul.
That looks like it called that on Colton Webb.
Well, they did, didn't they? Maybe they just marked it down wrong. Didn't see the referee flash both 5s at him.
I'll give it to Colton Webb.
That could make a difference. It's his Colton's first. Gage Rhodes adjusts his shot. Little 8-foot baseline jumper. Drains it for his 14th point. Chance Short with the ball now for the Dragons, their leading scorer with 14. Van Horn with a nice move.
Nice move for a freshman there.
Meadows left his feet, and Van Horn with the pump fake, able to.
Fairland's future is looking very promising, the freshman they've got. Webb for 3, in and out.
Tyler Campbell down with the rebound for the Dragons. Van Horn again.
I think Van Horn's taking advantage of Brad Meadows having 2 fouls. No, Brad only has 1 foul, don't he?
Isaiah Howe with the steal. Now bringing it up the floor, and we got a blocking foul called on number 12, Nate Smith.
It's Nate's first foul.
Panthers with a 10-point lead, 36-26, 5 minutes and 34 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
Meadows has possession, brings down the rebound. Gage Rhodes up front, takes a shot. It's good. Rhodes is catching fire.
Gage has been really strong with his short-range jump shots today. That little 8 to 15-foot jumper has been on the money.
Checking the lineup for the Dragons, number 12, Ty Staten. I believe that Chance Short knows he's got to be able to take control of this game.
Whoa.
No call either way. Staten got by with a little walk there. Sink to the basket.
Some physical play there on the big boys down underneath. No calls. As Thompson shoots his 12-footer.
It's going to be on Meadows.
It's called on Chesapeake's 24, Brad Meadows.
Luke Thompson checking back in for the Dragons.
That was Meadows' second foul?
Yes, that was his second.
Second foul. Short's good from 15 feet, 2 points. Cuts the lead to 8. Cuts the deficit to 8. That's the closest the Dragons have been here in the second half. And Rhodes comes back with his 15-footer and puts it back to 10. They've been back and forth. It's almost a tennis match as Rhodes and Chance Short. Not afraid to shoot the ball tonight. Rhodes now with 18 points. Chance Short with 16 points as Van Horn comes in. Aaron Thompson with the rebound. Tyler Campbell breaks up the play as Rhodes tried to pass it into Meadows underneath, and we got some substitutions here. Jake Stevens,
Austin
Carpenter in for Chesapeake.
Rhodes banks it in from the left side.
It's his 20th point. Back the other way. Quick shot by number 13, Luke Thomas, and the Panthers are back up the floor.
Rhodes tried a little.
Lost the handle on it.
Yeah, lost the handle on him. Maybe a little bit of showboating there.
Chance Short with a strong move to the hoop.
I believe this is the Gage Rhodes and Chance Short show tonight.
It's certainly fun to watch. Deficit cut to 10 points, 42-32. Chesapeake leads with 2 minutes and 40 seconds here in the third quarter. You're watching Armstrong Sports, coming to you from Proctorville, Ohio, on the campus of Fairland High School at the Carl York Center.
Stevens blocked by Van Horn.
And then
Stolen by Smith. It's just back and forth here to Rhodes. Back to Smith. Into Meadows. Basket's good and one. I believe it was Van Horn that fouled Meadows. Fouls on Van Horn. That's his second.
It's a big block by Van Horn on one end, and then the Dragons turned it over. Had a chance to cut it. That's a big swing, potentially. As Meadows to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play attempt. He'll shoot one. Had some substitutions there. I believe Nathan Campbell back in for the Dragons. And Meadows converts to make the score 45-32 Chesapeake. Chance Short from
way downtown.
He shot that from Route 7.
Rebound by Gunner Short. Gunner Short puts the basket up in, and that's his first basket of the game.
That's Chance's brother. They're brothers, by the way.
Chance crossed the half-court line and shot that one.
Meadows gets it inside and takes it to the hoop.
Assist from Rhodes to Meadows. Meadows' basket's good. Basket by Rhodes.
Chesapeake showed some strong defense, had some active hands down there, and Nate Smith broke to the ball, and Rhodes broke to the basket for an easy layup. Jump ball called. Possession will be to Fairland as Isaiah Howell checks back in for the Dragons. Your score now with 1:18 to go here in the third quarter is 49 Chesapeake, 34 Fairland. Be a two-shot foul. Not sure who they'll call it on. Foul's called on number 4, Austin Carpenter. Isaiah Howell to the line, shooting 2 for the Dragons.
That's Howell's first points of the night. My expectations, last couple times I've seen Howell, he's been a scoring machine as a freshman.
The one thing about the Dragons is they can get hot and get hot fast, and by no means is this game over.
It's nowhere near over. We've seen it before. Game of runs. What we talked about at the offset. Nice move by Meadows. Come up a little short.
The shot was altered there, not really blocked. It kind of threw him off. And
Gunner short. Way off the mark.
Colton Webb comes down with a rebound for Chesapeake.
Stevens for 3.
Off the front of the rim. Chance short with a rebound.
Van Horn just blew that basket.
Collins got some good looks. Just hadn't been able to drop those layups on some of those. But you know, that's happened to Chesapeake.
Like we're holding for the last shot here.
Time. About 10 seconds to go here in the quarter. The Panthers trying to hold for the last shot. They've done it the last 2 quarters and had a turnover before they got the shot off. See if they can get a shot off.
Colton Webb for 3.
For 3.
It's good to end the quarter.
It makes your score 52-36 here at the end of the third quarter.
I think everybody in this place knew that ball was going to Gage Rhodes, except for Gage Rhodes and Colton Webb.
Colton with a big 3 there. And we're back here at Proctorville. You're watching Armstrong Sports. The Chesapeake Panthers at the Fairland Dragons. We start here the fourth quarter. Chesapeake 52, Fairland 36. Chesapeake's Colton Webb drained a 3 at the buzzer, and now Chesapeake takes possession here at the beginning of the fourth. Trying to stretch that lead out a little further.
Rhodes to Stevens. Stevens is short on that 3. I believe he caught all air on that one.
Big contact.
Wow.
Basket is going to count, and Campbell will go to the line for the 3-point play attempt. Foul called on number 12, I believe, wasn't it? Nate Smith?
Nate Smith.
That's his.
I don't think that was on any kind of follow through. I think that's the argument that Ryan Davis has got right now. He called the basket good, but it was not on a follow through. I believe that might be on Nate Smith also.
I think the Fairland player looked like he fouled him more, but
yeah,
got
that was on Nate Smith.
You're going to get the call on that.
It's 2 straight fouls on Nate Smith. That sends Chance short to the line to shoot 2. not the way you want to give up points. It's that anticipated run that Fairland's been looking for here. 2 straight possessions.
And Chance Short with his 19th and 20th points there. As Fairland puts on the full court press.
No call.
Rhodes breaks the press, misses the layup, and here comes Fairland again with a quick shot. And it drops for Isaiah Howe. Fairland has dropped this game to within 9 points. Rhodes again, and he gets the layup and the foul this time. It's Howe's first foul. Rhodes to the line, shooting the and one for the Panthers. Gage has 24 points on the night and has played extremely well.
Meadows with the rebound and loses the handle on it.
This Nathan Campbell with the steal.
Slick Nathan Campbell there.
Just like that, the Dragons shoot at the Panthers rebound, and we're back on the other end of the floor. And now we're going back the other way.
It's over the back. Looks
Probably
like
gonna
on
get
Campbell.
coming in over the back there. Campbell was honored with a game ball before the game started. I'm not sure if we've got that on there, with his 500th rebound of his career in the Dragons' previous game. Very aggressive player, strong player.
And 500 rebounds, and I've got him down as 5 foot 8 inches tall.
And we got a loose ball, and my goodness.
Wow. That's probably a good call.
Well, they didn't call the foul. They called walking.
They're not calling fouls, but they picked that walk.
They called the travel.
Panthers got caught just walking down the court there. Got numbers.
Rhodes takes it to the hoop for the shot. Campbell with the foul there. I'm tired, and I'm not even playing ball out there today. I'm trying to keep up and talk about it. I'm about to lose my breath. Like we said before the game started, these two schools love to play each other, and they will play as hard as they can.
Love to hate each other.
Whether this game was, there wasn't anybody in the gym watching, and it was the summertime, and these two teams were playing, you'd see just as much effort out of these kids.
That's the first 2 free throws that I've got Rhodes down for.
Yeah, I think he missed his first one there on the and one, and now the Panthers take a 56-43 lead here with 6:25 to go in the fourth quarter. Fairland trying to get back into this game. Ty Staten with the basket. Fairland has sped up the pace, taking quick shots, trying to get back into it. The Panthers have matched so far. It's Nate Smith with a nice drive and reverse layup for his 7th point, the senior. Foul called on the Panthers. I believe it's on Colton Webb. A reach foul. That's the 7th foul for the Panthers. Isaiah Howe will be shooting 2 free throws. Jake Stevens checks back in for Chesapeake. 5 minutes, 45 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. You're watching Armstrong Sports.
Cut the lead to 11 points.
The Dragons put a full court press on. Causes a turnover there. Smith dribbles it off of his foot. The Dragons will take over facing an 11-point deficit with 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in Proctorville. Have to look for Short to shoot this ball here. Does take the shot, but the Dragons get the offensive rebound. Van Horn with the ball, looking for a shot. Campbell with the rebound, but he stepped on the line as he was getting the ball. Possession goes to Chesapeake. Looks like we're going to have a timeout here. With 5 minutes and 13 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter, your score is Chesapeake 58, Fairland 47. And you're back. We're back here, Armstrong Sports.
Run out by Smith. Almost lost a handle on it, but the basket, he lays it up and it's good.
Fairland's had to try to overcome a 10-point deficit here in the second half. They put on the full-court press, giving up some easy baskets, and Chance Short with his 22nd point there.
That's the way
Chesapeake gives up an easy basket on the way back.
That's kind of a way to beat the press there, is a couple runouts. Smith again.
Smith with his 11th point of the night.
Smith scored the first 5 points for the Panthers. He just went on a dry spell.
As Austin Carpenter checks back in for Chesapeake. I was keeping track of the rebounds and the assists and the steals, but honestly, I just couldn't pay attention enough to keep good track of it, so I've lost track of how many rebounds and steals and assists everybody has.
I'm having a hard enough time with the points. And
I tell you what, this has been a very fast-paced ball game.
The scoreboard's helped me out with the points.
No kidding. As Isaiah Hallam takes the drive and can't hold on to it. Got a mess there, and I'm not sure.
Looks like maybe Tyler Campbell.
Nate Campbell.
I'm sorry, Nate Campbell.
That's his 4th foul. It's that's the Dragons' 5th team foul here of the half. The Panthers will have possession. 4 minutes. 4 minutes in the game left. As Campbell comes up with a steal at half-court pressure. Short takes it to the hoop, draws the foul and the basket. Chance Short just earlier last week signed a letter of commitment to play at Urbana University in Urbana, Ohio as the quarterback, playing his last high school basketball game here tonight, putting on quite a show for everybody as he cuts the lead to 10, or cuts the deficit to 10. Chesapeake 62, Fairland 52 with 3 minutes 44 seconds to go in the game.
I think as expected, Chance Short and Gage Rhodes haven't disappointed tonight. Leading scorers for both teams. Gage has 26 points in the game, and Chance Short almost has matched him. He's got 25 after that last free throw. Now looking at the clock here, the scoreboard, the Dragons have 3 timeouts left. Chesapeake has 4. I'm sure they'll most likely be used.
The Panthers have 18 fouls and the Dragons have 5, so.
Tried that run out that time, had 3 guys guarding him, but it pulled the press away and just stole the ball. Staten steals it, lays it in.
Cuts the deficit to 8 as Rhodes brings the ball up. A couple of big turnovers for Chesapeake here.
Panthers need to look to score here, not just hold the ball.
Taking their time. Panthers do have 4 timeouts.
Wow, what a pass. Laid up and in by Meadows.
Big rebound.
That pass by Nate Smith.
Big rebound and putback. It was a nice pass and layup. I think somebody got Chance short in the eye there. The referee calls timeout. Looks like he's all right. I don't know. His eye looks a little bit, something's going on with it. I can't get a good view of it from our seat here as Fairland brings the ball back down quick. Turnover there. Rhodes misses the layup. Pulls it back out. Stevens. Campbell with the steal. 2 minutes and a half left as Short shoots from downtown. Can't get it to fall, and the ball's loose. Statentown with the rebound. Isaiah Howe up for 2 and makes the basket. 64-56, 8 points. The difference with 2 minutes and 17 seconds to go. Well, here we go. 2 minutes and 17 seconds to go here in the fourth. You're watching Armstrong Sports, presentation of Chesapeake and Fairland varsity basketball. It's been quite a ball game. It's been awfully fun to watch. Hope everyone's enjoyed watching it on TV in your living room. Chesapeake has possession, an 8-point lead in 2 minutes and 17 seconds to nurse that clock. They've had some turnovers here.
I think nursing is what they've been doing, and
Fairland's put the press on
tight
here in the fourth quarter.
Well, pressing teams don't like to be pressed, as you can see. Meadows lost it on the sideline.
Another turnover for the Panthers, and that means that Fairland's going to take the ball here with 2 minutes. We'll hit the 2-minute mark. And Short takes the ball to the hoop. The lead is cut to 6 for Chesapeake, 64-58. Nate Smith.
Carpenter?
Nate Smith to Carpenter. 66-58 now, a minute and a half.
Meadows and Smith both with the steal. Rhodes picks it up, lays it up and in.
Big steal by the Panthers.
Big steal by 3 different players.
Panthers score quick 2 points.
Panthers up 10, 1:15 left in the game.
That was a big pivotal turnover potentially. Nice pass and play.
Van Horn.
Staten to Van Horn.
Just about the time you think they're going to sleep and
I tell you what,
come back to life. Foul was on Gage Rhodes.
That's his first. Gage with 28 points for the Panthers. Chance
Yes,
Short.
he's allowed 1 foul.
Yeah, we'll let him have 1. Van Horn converts the 3-point play. It's a 7-point difference here, 68-61.
There's a hope.
Now the Dragons forced a foul with 1 minute and 5 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter.
It's only their 16 fouls, so we're going to inbound it.
68-61 is your score. Jake Stevens checks in for Chesapeake. That was the 16 foul, so the next foul will be a 1-and-1 bonus.
Stay with it, Nate. There it is.
Smith. Almost a turnover, then Nate stole it back.
Fouls on Staten. His second. Smith at the line shooting 2.
My guess will be we'll see a few foul shots here in the next couple of minutes. If the Panthers can make here from the free throw line. Will be the telltale of this ball game. If they can't convert their free throw shots, Fairland will be in this game very quickly because they can shoot from deep and score quickly. Smith gets one of the two.
They're going to be looking to short, but don't count out Luke Thomas.
So there's a few three-point shooters out there.
Yes, there is. About 4 of them.
Isaiah Howe with the basket.
Hold.
Foul, and I believe it was Luke Thomas there, number 13, as Gage Rhodes will go to the line. 36 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter.
It's 1-1. Rhodes makes the first one. It all comes down to free throws here. And he makes the second one.
2 big free throws makes it an 8-point lead, a 3-possession game.
Free throws and 3-pointers. What you can expect right here.
Fairland needs to score any old kind of basket. As Campbell gets the rebound, but then Meadows gets it before Chesapeake and is fouled.
Slate by Luke Thomas.
21 seconds to go, 71-63.
That gave all but sewed it up here.
Aaron Thompson checking back in for Chesapeake as Brad Meadows to the line, shooting 1-1.
Still 1-1.
Game is still not over yet.
Meadows comes in, gets his own rebound. Shots up and good. I believe that's done it. 15 seconds left in the game. 3-point attempt by Howe is no good. Thompson with the rebound. Gage brings it down. That's your ball game. Panthers win 73-63.
You know, it's been a great ball game. Both teams played extremely hard. Fairland did not give up. What a show by Chance Short, senior for the Fairland Dragons. Nathan Campbell, senior for the Dragons, and Tyler Campbell, senior for the Dragons. Also the seniors for Chesapeake walk away with a win. Nate Smith, Aaron Thompson, Austin Carpenter, and a great game by Gage Rhodes, and also a very strong second half by Brad Meadows, juniors for Chesapeake. So if you want to give your score totals, give you Dwayne a couple of seconds there to add up the scores. Great crowd here tonight. Hope everyone has enjoyed this game. Great effort. The Chesapeake Panthers lock up a share of the OVC title with this win. They share the title with the Portsmouth Trojans in the newly situated OVC. First year that Ironton and Portsmouth in the OVC. River Valley no longer in the OVC, but the Panthers had finished the OVC season 10-2. Split a game with Portsmouth. They won at Portsmouth, or I'm sorry, Chesapeake lost at Portsmouth, won at Chesapeake. Portsmouth, of course, lost at Chesapeake, and Ironton beat Portsmouth earlier in the year. So, and also Chesapeake lost to Coldgrove there last week. So anyway, the Panthers finished the season, the regular season, 10-2 and 20-2 in the regular season. They're 1-0 in the tournament, and the Dragons finish with a record of 14-9 and 5-7 in the OVC. So 14-10. I'm sorry, 14-10. And I think Dwayne's got some final points for us.
Point scoring for the Dragons tonight. I've got Tyler Campbell with 1 point. Nathan Campbell had 3. Ty Staten had 6 points. Gunnar Short has 2. Isaiah Howe had 10. Colin Van Horn, the freshman, had 14 points. And their high point scorer tonight was Chance Short. Chance's last game as a senior here at Fairland High School. Chance had 27 points. For the Panthers, their scoring tonight, they were led by Colton Webb. He had 3 points. Austin Carpenter, coming off the bench, had 4. Jake Stevens, also coming off the bench, had 10 points. Nate Smith had 12. Brad Meadows, strong second half for 14 points. And tonight's high point scorer was Gage Rhodes with 30 points. Again, the final score tonight was the Chesapeake Panthers 73, Fairland Dragons 63.
It was a great game. Hope everyone enjoyed it. You've been watching Armstrong Sports. This is Jason Stevens along with Dwayne Allen. And we look forward to hopefully coming to you again one of these days. But hope you enjoyed this basketball game here this evening.